and welcome to my home. Today we're going to talk about wings. Yes, delicious chicken wings. And I'm going to cook these in our pressure cooker. And I'm going to use a very simple sauce with simple ingredients you can get at your grocery store. It is not rocket science and you can do this. Now on my channel I have other tasty recipes. I have product reviews, and I do container gardening, and I'll show you tips on growing vegetables in containers, and I have a few meditation videos, so check that out when you have a chance. But for now, let's get to those wings. So I'm chopping up 2 cloves of garlic fairly finely. This is going to be part of the cooking broth that I'm going to put into the pressure cooker. And in here I have 1 cup of water. Now the broth that I'm cooking this in is not going to be the final sauce. So we're going to have a full strength sauce when we go ahead and do the final cooking. But just for the cooking liquid for the pressure cooker, I have a cup of water, 2 minced up garlic, and I have a 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce. And I have a honey flavored barbecue sauce. So you can use a barbecue sauce flavor of your choosing. And I have a 1/4 cup of teriyaki sauce. Now this teriyaki sauce has garlic infused in it as well, so that'll give it some additional flavor. If you can't find a teriyaki sauce that has garlic in it, just put an extra clove of garlic or 2 into your cooking broth, and that should be fine. Lastly, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to finish stirring this up and wash my wings, and we'll be back at the pressure cooker. Now we can pour our liquid in to the bottom. Now I want you to notice that I do have a rack in the bottom so that the wings don't sit directly onto the liquid, because I'm going to discard that liquid because it's going to have some rendered off fat, and that'll help make these delicious wings a little bit leaner. And here are the wings that are washed off. Just going to place that on there. Super simple. I'm going to put the lid on, bring it up to pressure. Here's a look of the cooked wings in the pressure cooker. They're nice and tender. They're really tender. And I also did a meat thermometer test, and they are over the 175 degree. And it's just a regular meat thermometer. I like using these especially when I'm cooking poultry. And I just kind of stick it in a little bit. It's way over. It's like 180 something degrees. Is I used the rest of the barbecue sauce and the rest of the teriyaki sauce, and I added a teaspoon and a half of onion powder to it. So you're going to meet me back over at the stove, and I'll go ahead and pour some of that yummy sauce on it and get these cooked off. So I'm going ahead and putting the sauce that I told you about. I used the rest of all the other ingredients that I had. I'll put all the measurements in the description. I'm going to baste this a couple of times. I'm going to turn it over at least once. The oven is at 400 degrees. And I have parchment paper lining to help keep some of the sticky mess down. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the oven, and I'll be back after I'm done. Well, I should say after the wings are done. Well, the wings are done. I basted them on both sides. I cooked them on each side for about 7 minutes. Look at that. Delicious. I'm going to plate these up, and then I'm going to sit down and taste it for you. There she is, 3 pounds of wings, all nicely cooked. Let me get a taste of some of these. Ooh, yummy. Mm-hmm. They're moist from the pressure cooker. Got that sauce on there that's permeated all the way through the flesh. The skin is nice and tender and cooked. Oh yeah, make these delicious. You're going to be so well loved when you serve these. I'm telling you. Well, that's it for now. Bye bye.